What's up YouTube? My name's Carolyn and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by on this video. We're going to be reviewing the Shiseido Radiantly Lifting Synchro Skin Foundation. So if you're interested in Shiseido and you know the brand, definitely keep on watching because this is a brand new one that's coming out soon. Or at least I believe has come out. I'm filming this ahead. I was told not to post anything about it, so yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this review. Okay, first and foremost, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this type of content, definitely hit that subscribe button and notification bell just so you know whenever I decide to post a video, you'll be notified. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you watched it all the way through. Just let me know, because that'd be cool. Voxbox from Influencer sent me these two products complimentary. I have been testing them out for a little bit. This product is their primer that they have on their website, I think, currently, and this is their foundation that they're coming out with. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a shake. This is kind of light, but it matches my neck for the most part, so it helps even out a lot of the redness. So with the Shiseido Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer, weightless and water-based, and it's colorless, and it sinks seamlessly into all skin tones to minimize appearance pores, erase excess shine, and lend a soft photo focus. So I'm going to be using the primer, obviously, with the foundation to review it. I have used it without it, and I definitely can say for sure that I like the primer with it primarily. Other primers work well. It just depends on like what primer you decide to use, like a luminosity one. I would definitely recommend just a poreless one with this one in general. And then for the actual foundation, they say it's a light that lifts. Introducing our newest foundation in Synchro Skin Collection, Synchro Radiant Lifting Foundation SPF 30. Featuring light adjusting technology, this weightless formula adapts to any ambient lighting condition for a flawless, lit from within finish that lasts all day. 24-hour hydration, luminosity, and visible lift, adapts to lighting and minimizes shadows and imperfections, a medium to full radiant coverage available in 30 shades. So I'll go ahead and put the shade range here on the bottom for you guys to see. I'm going to go ahead and apply Morning Redness. I'll apply some of the primer. One thing with the primer I do notice is that I feel like I need a lot of it. So I can imagine going through the primer quite quickly. And if you can find a cheaper option that does just about the same, I think it could work. There's that. And I'll go ahead and show you the color on the back of my hand. You guys can't really see it because it does quite match. I'm very pale, as you can see, though. I'm kind of tan here, so. Alright, so I'm only taking a little bit, and I'm going to take it on a brush and buff that in. Definitely don't need a lot of this product, but it, as you can see, covered up that redness right there so easily. Do another half pump. So yeah, a little light, but it does overall match. So it works well with the brush. Let's get in there, and it is pretty medium to full coverage, so that claim is correct. Do you guys find it lifting? Did it lift my face at all? I would say this product is more matte than like a satin. A little bit satin. You can see a little bit of dewiness in it, but it's more matte than anything. So let's zoom you guys in so you get a better look of what I'm talking about. So these are my morning eyes. So it did cover those blemishes and the redness quite well. I'm going to go ahead and apply some color corrector underneath my eyes. And overall, my skin does appear to have a very like flawless finish to it. One thing I noticed, it does get a little dry looking around the lips. That's why I use the brush, because when I would use the beauty blender, it didn't seem to like want to really like press in, so I'm just like kind of buffing it around on the skin works, I think, the best with the primer for me personally. Why am I so pale? Okay, so yeah, I put some color corrector on. My eyes don't look like I'm dying anymore. Let's zoom back out. Also, I look a little bit more pale because my light in here is on full blast because it's dark. It's dark outside. There's no way around that, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, we're back with a full face of makeup. I didn't do anything for the lips just because I'm wearing a mask for a majority of the day. So I just added the cream blush from Milk, and that did fine on top of it, but the bronzer that I used, I guess when I was using it, it did buff away the coverage right here on that little guy right there. But overall, it works well with powders. Just be gentle. That was, I think, user error for the most part. But I did apply some concealer. This concealer that I'm using, I don't think looks good with it at all. It doesn't really work. It just like kind of like piles on top of it and like makes it worse. As you can see, like now it's worse. It's made it worse. So powders work well with it. Creams work well with it. I'm going to zoom you in just so you can see underneath the eyes. I did apply the foundation around my eyes, but I did add a little bit of concealer, like a slight bit of concealer right here. And I'll show you around the nose too. I wouldn't say it's as radiant as I would prefer it. So let me just add some dewy setting spray and see if it kind of fixes it. Zoom me in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is kind of like just dry around the nose. It feels really nice on the skin. It feels very like not there, like you don't know it's there, but it does kind of sink in your skin throughout the day. I have noticed that. I'll do like a check-in after work because I'll be working 8 hours today, and that's like the ultimate test, is like if wearing a foundation all day lasts and you wear a mask, that's like primo right there. So for the most part, it is pretty radiant, but it's a little bit more matte than I would think of as a radiant foundation. I'm going to go ahead and apply some dewy setting spray just to give it a little bit more oomph. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it looks really nice. So my skin did cover up a lot of the redness that I had, and just by using a brush, it worked really well with that, and I'm sure it will work even better with a sponge. What do you guys think of this? I just find it a little drying around the nose and around the mouth right here. Most of my issues are on my eyes because I've used too many makeup wipes in my lifetime. Okay, yeah, what do you guys think of this foundation? It's $47 and this shade is 120 Ivory. And the expiration date clearly labeled on there. Great, love it. And it's a 30 milliliter, so it's 1.2 ounces for $47. I would say that's not bad for a more higher end foundation. They give you at least 1.2. It's a nice size. I think this will definitely last me a while, and this is very similar to, I would say, the ABH foundation, which is $38. This is $47. That one comes in a much bigger bottle and makes the appearance make it look bigger, like you have more, you know? I like how easy and convenient it is to just put a foundation on that has a sunscreen already mixed into it. I think the formula is nice. It is very bougie. I would not even think to buy Shiseido foundation, let alone any of their products, just because of how higher end they are. I don't really splurge on a lot of stuff like this, so Yeah, I mean, have you used Shiseido products before? I'm very new to them, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, I mean, overall, it looks nice. Primer definitely helped blur the skin, but also made it a little too matte for me, so that's why I had to add a like dewy setting spray on top. I usually add a dewy setting spray just because my skin tends to be more dry, and when something's matte, it looks really matte, and I just look very dull. So yeah, I will do a check-in 8 hours, 9 hours from now, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. And I'll take a couple pictures. I'll be wearing a mask. I'll be wearing glasses. It's like the ultimate test on a foundation. So keep on watching if you want to see the 8 hour difference. Okay, so here is the foundation a little bit later in the morning, and I just wanted to give you guys what it looks like in the car, like in this dull lighting. So, I mean, it looks pretty dang awesome, to be honest, because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, it looks more matte right now while I'm filming this in my bedroom, but let's see how it looks like in natural light. And I think natural light actually really complements this foundation a lot. So what do you guys think so far of the natural lighting? This is before the mask. I had my glasses on at first, and I took them off to put eye drops in. Yeah, I think it looks really nice, very natural looking, very smooth finish, more matte finish, I guess, and then still radiant as they claim. So I'll check back later with you guys when I get done work. Okay guys, we're back. Almost like 10 hours later, my foundation looks the same basically as it did. A little bit has been like rubbed off just in general from me touching my face and like having it itch. Like there's very minimal transfer on my mask as well, so that's good. You can kind of see that there's a little bit of transfer from the nose to the glasses that I was wearing. But overall, the foundation still looks really nice, and like in all light, it looks really nice. And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely loving the Shiseido foundation that they had provided from Influencer. So very thankful, Influencer, for sending me this. Thank you so much. What do you guys think of this foundation? I mean, this is a whole 8 hours later, about or so, and it still looks really good. Like, I have no issues here. Usually I have a lot of breaking up through here on the nose and around the mouth. I know it was a little dry in the morning when I had applied it, but it really soaked in with the oils on my skin. And let me go ahead and do a little close-up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you guys can see, some redness is poking through, just for me, again, touching my nose throughout the day or whatever. Still a little dry right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's just dry in general. Maybe my skin needs some extra moisturizing, but for the most part, it's okay. It did break up around the nose just a bit, so yeah, I mean, 8 hour shift. This is what it looks like. Or realistically, you know, a human being. Okay, so what do you guys think of this foundation? Let me know down in the comments below if you would buy this $47 foundation. I'm thankful that this was provided to me for free because I would never complimentary to provide this review because I would probably not go out and buy this. I don't even think about this brand when I look at Sephora, so this is a great introduction to this brand. I know that some of their other products are pretty pricey as well, but I mean, I think overall the formula is really great. It's transfer proof for the most part. It didn't break up a whole lot throughout the day, just a little bit, but I'm sure it's not meant to be like a whole 24-hour foundation. Oh, it claims to be 24-hour hydration, so I mean, for the most part, I don't think it's as hydrating as I personally need. Might be hydrating for other people, but I definitely have dry combo oily skin, like oily on the nose and the cheeks and the forehead and the chin, and then dry elsewhere. Like dry right here, and dry right here along the edges of my hairline. So, yeah. I like the primer overall, does a good job, but I don't think I would purchase that just out of the fact that like you could get cheaper ones that just do about the same job for blurring and hydration. So yeah, that is my overall review on this foundation. Let me know down below if you've ever heard of this brand. If not, like definitely check them out, see if you want something from them. Like they could work for you possibly. I would say this is a great option for someone who likes a very like radiant natural foundation but semi matte, and for the most part I like it. I'll continue to use it. I like that it has sunscreen in it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know that you actually watched it. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!